Oh. Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Prosper. So today we're gonna talk about different ways you can stop on inline skates or rollerblades as some people call it. So if you're a beginner and you don't really know how to stop, there are a few ways, easy ways you can stop. But I will talk about the easy ways and the hard ways to stop on inline skates. So first of all, I'm gonna show you how to properly lace up skates. If your skates are like the ones with laces or buckles or straps or both. So the skates I have on, this skates I have right now, it has laces and straps. So one thing you want to make sure of, you want to make sure that when you put your skates on, that is really tight. Like you don't want to leave room for space where your foot can wiggle in. You don't want none of that. So you want to make sure that it's properly laced. So you see, tighten from the bottom. For those with skates that have laces, you want to make sure you tighten from the bottom. You lace it from the bottom up, and make sure it's tight, like tight. So now first we're going to talk about, because I know a lot of people, I make a lot of videos about, first of all, I'm an ice skater and a rollerblader. As y'all know, I make a lot of videos about ice skating and rollerblading. But the common questions I get in my videos is, you always want to teach us how to skate, how to ice skate, how to rollerblade, how to whatever, you feel me? But how do we stop? All right, now, there are 5 ways you can stop on inline skates or rollerblades, as some people call it. I'll first teach you the easy one, which is the lemon stop. Some people call it the lemon stop. So you do it like this. This is the lemon stop, like this, right? It's the same way when you want to skate forward or backwards. You know how you want to skate backwards? You put it like this, the inverse V shape, and you do this to go backwards. You can stop like this. If you're skating backwards and you want to stop, you could do this too to stop. But going forward, we're talking about skating forward. So to stop, doing the lemon stop, you put your feet like this, you widen out. I can't really demonstrate how wide I can get my feet out here because I'm gonna slide out because the weather, it's raining. So, but the thing you wanna understand is, when you wanna do that stop, right? You wanna put your feet like this and slide on the inside edge, right here, this part. Do it, when you're skating forward, you wanna do this to bring it in. You wanna make sure the toes, your 2 front toes, they come together like this. You don't want to do it like this. When you want to stop, you don't want to like keep it like this and keep it going. You're just gonna keep going straight. And the only way you stop is when your toes curl up and come together like this. You stop. Honestly, it's quite easy. It's an easy stop, but the thing is, you can't really do this going fast. If you're skating fast, like you're running, skating real fast, that's not a good way to stop. You can't do that to stop. Let's talk about how to really do it. So now, let's say you're skating forward. You're skating forward, right? Slowly, you bring it out, you widen it, you stop. Backwards, the same thing. You see, all right, to skate forward, right? If you can't really skate, to skate forward, you put your feet like using a V shape, right? Do the lemon wide and bring it in to stop. Wide again and bring it in to stop. It's the same way. It's the same method. It's not that difficult. It's not a strange way to stop. This is one of the easiest way to stop, besides falling or breaking a bone or something. So the main thing you want to remember is, right? Closed toes and open heel will make you stop. And the only way you stop is if it pushes you backwards. Because we know to go backwards, if you keep your feet like this, watch. Let me show you. For instance, if you keep your feet like this, automatically you start going backwards. So if you're going forward and you want to stop, you want to do this, stay in this position, do this. Once you keep your feet like this, you stop. So if you're going straight, you do this. Automatically you stop. You're not going to fall. You only fall unless the floor is wet like the way it is right now. You will fall. Besides that, you're not going to fall. So if you're a beginner and you want to learn how to rollerblade or skate or whatever, don't be scared of stopping. There's a lot of ways you can stop. Now, let's talk about the second way you can stop, the T-stop. Skating forward, basically T-stop is dragging your one foot at the back. See what I'm doing? You're going forward, you drag one foot at the back. Remember, always bend your knees. Whatever you're doing, whenever you want to skate, be it on ice or on concrete floor, you always want to bend your knees to skate, because that's the only way you can skate properly. So to do this T-stop, one foot stays in the front, one foot goes in the back. It can be a little tough, you know, if for a beginner, because staying in this position while you're skating can feel unfamiliar. I understand that, but you have to remember that if you're like this, practice before you start skating. Practice staying like this and then put one foot behind. Stay in this position. Take your skates off with your regular shoes or whatever. Put one foot like this, put one foot at the back. Stay in this position, bend your knees. Because the T-stop, you do it this way. This is a T. Now, to stop, you drag it. You put it like this. You drag it. On ice, if this is ice, you don't really drag it. You just put it behind and you stop. But on concrete, you drag it because you can't really put it here to stop. So the only way you stop is you go forward and you drag your foot behind to stop. Like I said, hold the wall if possible with your skates and do this. Put the foot at the back, drag it in. Put it at the back, drag it in. Put it at the back, drag it in. You don't have to move. Stay in one position. Hold the wall. Practice in your home court, wherever you are. If you could hold on to somebody or a wall, keep one foot in the front, put one at the back like this, and you drag it behind. You're going forward, you drag it behind. So let me show you. I really don't want to fall because it's a terrible weather. So forward, spread your arms, put it at the back. You drag it, you stop. It's not going to stop you instantly. When you drag, it slows you down till you come to a complete stop. But when you drag your foot behind, it will never stop you instantly. So that's one thing you have to understand. So if you're skating on the road or on the streets, that's not the proper way to stop, because you will run into a car or somebody. So the only way to do this stop is if you want to come to a complete stop, just drag it till you slowly stop. That's the second easiest way to stop. Remember, practice staying in one position and doing this. See where I am? Move, do this, then over time, you just drag it. Or if that seems a little difficult, instead of putting the foot all the way at the back like this, just bring it a little on the side. On the side, you can do this too. Drag it on the side. Hold on, let me show you. You come forward and drag it on the side until you get used to doing a T-stop. Then you can put it behind and drag it. So that is the second easy way to stop on inline skates or rollerblades. Now, the third way to stop is this snowplow stop. You know how on ice, to do a snowplow, you're skating forward, you just keep your feet like this to glide on ice. Now, here, you can't glide. So how do you stop? How do you stop doing the snowplow? Now, you step on it. You do a few steps, like short steps. You're not completely, so it's like this. Like you're like stepping slowly to stop. Don't, please do not try to do this. Like to slide out, unless the ground is wet. If the floor is wet, then you can completely slide out and you're gonna hurt yourself. So what you want to do is, as you're skating forward, one foot, 1, 2, 3, 4, just, as much as you can to slow down. Again, it's not going to bring you to a complete stop. It will literally just slow you down, but it will not bring you to a complete stop. Stops that will bring you to a complete stop are stops like a hockey stop or a power slide. Those can bring you to a complete stop, but the T-stop, the 11 stop, or the snowplow steps will not bring you to a complete stop. They will literally slow you down. I'll do it again. All right. So practice to learn how to do that. Slowly go, bend your knees slowly and do this. See, 1, 2. You're not stepping like this. You're not doing this. You're doing this. Watch. 1 foot in front, the other foot, the other foot. So you're going forward. You do 1, 2, 3. It's gonna slow you down. That way you don't end up doing this. You're skating forward. You're trying to stop. You're not gonna stop. You're just gonna hit a wall or hit a car, hit somebody. We don't want to do that. So now that's another way to stop. Now that's the third way to stop. Now the fourth way you can stop. This is a little bit for professionals or people who've been skating for a while, you know, who really want to learn how to do the power slide. So this is the power slide, like this. Right now it's sliding a lot because it's wet, which kind of helps. So when I turn and slide my foot, I kind of slide. So the power slide, you do it this way. So 1 foot like this, the other like this. So kind of like the T-stop, like you're doing the T-stop. But instead of doing the T-stop like this, you're doing it backwards. You're sliding backwards. Instead of doing the T-stop this way, you're doing it this way. You see? 1 foot like this, the other the back. Put this down. Hold on. Like this. You push back. Remember, you can't. It's not gonna work. It only works if you really lean your foot like this. If you keep your foot like this to slide, you're not gonna move like that. You see, you're not gonna move. So you want to really put that down to slide. You want to make sure that your wheels around here are literally on the floor to slide. Almost as if your boot is gonna scratch the ground, the floor. So let me show you again. So you're skating forward. To do a power slide, you want to turn like this and slide it. So I had a student one time. He wanted to learn how to do a power slide, right? I told him that. I showed him what I just showed you. Yeah, how to stop, right? Doing the T-stop this way, but instead of doing this, you're doing it backwards. This way, you're sliding back. So he kept trying to learn it. It wasn't working out for him because the main problem is doing the turn, doing this quick turn like this to slide. So because he was scared. So at some point he was like, I'm just gonna go for it. So he was skating forward and he got to the point where he was about to do it. He did a whole rotation, tried to slide, but he wasn't leaning enough. So he kind of like cut an edge and fell over and had bruises all over him. So the moral of the story is if you want to do a power slide, make sure when you do the 180 turn, don't stand. Make sure your knees are bent and your foot is sliding on the concrete. See? See what I'm doing? You see? So you're like this. Your foot is like this, flat on the ground. You're sliding backwards or forward. You see? So I'll suggest pour a little bit of water or oil. Not the oil though. Put a little bit of oil on the floor. Put your foot like this on the oil or the water on the floor. Put the foot at the back. Lean, practice doing this, sliding your foot. This. You see what I'm doing? Skate forward, do a 180 turn, and slide. Actually, practice with the water on the floor. Put oil on the floor or water. I suggest water because you know, you're not gonna just waste your money buying oil to put on the floor. So pour a little bit of water on the floor, just a little bit of water. When you get to the part where the water is, like right here, see I have a little bit of puddle? Once you get there, turn slowly and try it. You're gonna slide. Then once you get down on the wet surface, go on the regular surface, the dry surface. Keep practicing. The point is practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the more you learn it. know how to do it. Now, that is the power slide. The last stop is the soul slide. It is a little bit like the power slide, but we're not turning like this. So we're staying this way and extending our foot in front to stop. The same way you do a power slide, like this, your foot flat on the ground to slide. The soul slide is the same way. Facing forward, put this foot down like this, low, and slide. But I tell people, start doing it on the side. Start sliding on this. Let me show you. This is a soul slide. That is a soul slide. It can be a little difficult. So to do it properly, I suggest start on the side. Don't like extend your foot in front of you yet. Just put it on the side. Do this on the side. You see? Like drag it out on the side. Either whichever foot you're comfortable with. If you're comfortable with the left, drag to the side. This way. Don't put it in front yet. If you're comfortable on the right, like me, drag to the side. So the point is so you understand how the wheels work and how to slide. You see what I'm doing? Right now it's wet, so it's a little easier to slide. You see? Now, just like a hockey stop, hold the wall so you don't fall. Hold the wall, keep one foot like this, keep one foot like this, and slide. Hold the wall so you don't fall. See what I'm doing? Hands like this, put your foot, and slide. See what I'm doing? The thing is, make sure the foot you're sliding with is flat on the ground, like this. Not like this. I don't want to keep it like this. You're not going to slide, see? You're not going to slide. Keep it like this to slide. Now you let go of the wall and go forward. Like I said before, try it on the side like this. You see? You're sliding to the side, to the right. If you're a righty or lefty, whatever foot is comfortable to you. Then once you get used to or get comfortable sliding that, you want to slowly, instead of sliding on the side, put it in the front, slide forward. So from sideways, you bring it forward. You see, slowly. It will take a little bit of time. Like I said, practice makes perfect. You just have to keep practicing. You'll get there. With practice, 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 practice. So you're skating forward, you bring it, you extend it in front to stop. This and the power slide can stop you completely. I can't really do the hockey stop. I would have showed y'all because I'm still learning the hockey stop myself. I'm gonna practice it with just the wall first, like in a second. But these are the 5 ways you can stop. If you have rollerblades or inlines, that's one way to stop. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.